Hello everybody, good day to you all. Today I am talking about the Demon Slayer, Kimetsu no Yaiba, season number 3, episode number 1 through 11. And like I said, I really enjoyed the season a whole lot. So many things happened. It had comedy, it had cool action sequences as well too. The animation style and as well, it's always been beautiful. From the scenery to the background to the camera angles like that too. But the action sequence has stepped up a whole lot this season because the whole Mugen Train situation has stepped up. It made it step up even more because now we're getting the top Demon Slayers fighting alongside our main crew. And you're starting to see just how powerful they are compared to them. Like, we thought Tanjiro was the powerful things he was doing. But when you see the top ones fighting, you realize, oh my gosh! That is a huge gap. But now you're starting to see that the gap between Tanjiro and Zenitsu and Sasuke and the top Demon Slayers are starting to close up a little bit. And you see them rising, each and every one of them rising to a whole new level. Even Nezuko, who's a demon, you see her step up as well too, embracing more her fire's like brand, whatever the demon fire, blood, magic, whatever things is going on too. And you got Tanjiro, who was trained starting off using the water style, but that's not really his style really. You see him pretty good at it, but now you starting to see him embrace his style he inherited from his father. That fire style, the same style he said with his sister, and you see him like sort of like combining two styles together. I can't wait till he finally learns how to pretty much use them both at the same time. Oh, that's gonna be mind blowing. The visuals when they show them using their powers is just amazing. Now even though you got Sasuke stepping up to the plate too, his style is not as visually as pleasing as the others. But he has a more. I wish they did show like a visual with his style as well too, because he has a more animalistic, feral type of style nature when it comes to his fighting. I wish they showed a visual representation of that as well, but they don't do that with him. But even though it's not as pretty, it does get the job done. And you see that how he improves as well too, how he utilizes his body as contortionist way, how he maneuver his organs around and stuff. It's like he's a freak. I mean, even the Zenitsu, this dude slept through this whole entire fight scene. Slept his whole way through. But he's self-aware of what's going on around him. You see him utilizing his powers and abilities to the fullest. Even though he only knows that one style, he has embraced it. He has mastered it to the best. To the point that even he's starting to step up to the top Demon Slayer level of fighting styles. And just seeing like Tanjiro like go all full you say in a way, full Super Saiyan in a way on these demons like this. Oh my gosh! To the point that even he had like two broken fingers. He got stabbed in the chin out through his mouth, and he still managed to pretty much cut the demon's head off. And the two demons were like a parallel to him and his sister, because they were brother and sister as well too, who love each other and fight for each other. And seeing like the demon version of himself also made him question who he is as well too as a person and the relationship he has with his sister. And seeing his sister step up and also going full demon, but fighting her way back to get back to her brother. So, because every time Tanjiro, even though he's trying to kill these demons, you can still tell he has a good heart and he actually does care about them as well too. And when he starts doing bickering one another at the end during their final last breath, he pretty much stopped. They said, "Hey, no, y'all are brothers and sisters." To love each other as well too, and you can see them in their afterlife how they pretty much his brother tried to push his sister away because he thought as though he deserved to go to the bad place and she deserved to have the happiness. But he said no, I'm gonna stay with you. It was kind of beautiful. It was sad. These demons have like a very sad, tragic backstory, but the thing is that they're doing horrible things as demons. But the show kind of makes you try to care about them as well too. It's so weird. And then we also seen Tengen, I guess I say his name, and you find out more about his fighting style, where he comes from. Like he actually is a shinobi. He's from Naruto, and he actually is a ninja, and he has a different fighting style than everybody else is too. And he has 3 wives, which is just insane. But seeing him in action, because the thing is though, you know they have to be powerful, but when you see them in action, you're like, oh my gosh, it's like mind blowing. Like wow. This season was so good. Visually, it was just amazing. And it had comedy elements in his ball too. Like, it was so funny, like watching the Tanjiro and Zenitsu and Inosuke going undercover in a brothel as women, which made no sense at all because you got The Nets, not the Nets. You got what's his name? Tengen. I guess I say his name. He has 3 wives. He could have just had his 3 wives go undercover. Well, no, they went missing. He had to go find them. That's right. That's what happened. Situation. And so he forces them to go. Yeah, I remember now. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. But still, none of them passes women. None of them. Only one that passes women. What makes it even funny is it's okay. He's the only one that passes as a woman until he starts talking, and then you hear his voice. You know, what is happening right now? But the show has some silly moments in here as well too. But also has some sweet moments that I really did enjoy. Watching the whole team come together and then, like I said, step up to a whole nother level with their powers and their abilities. Seeing their training in action and having them face these powerful demon threats and then manage to overcome it. Because, oh my God, their potential is like constantly keeps growing and growing and growing. To the point as even when Tanjiro at last time doing the whole Mugen Train arc, Tanjiro, even though he wanted to step up and fight alongside Kajuro, and the rest of them did too. They knew they couldn't do it. The level of skill was like too far. They would have gotten in the way. He probably ended up getting killed even worse because he probably had to defend them. But now their skill level got to the point that they actually can fight alongside the top demon slayers and not only hold their own, but actually help them out, which is like wow. So if I have to give this whole season a grade right now, I'm giving it a solid A. From the visuals, from the storytelling, watching these crew that you love step up to a whole new level. The visual effects in here was just done so beautifully, and like wow. And even though these demons were horrible, they didn't make you feel something towards them as well too. So I think job well done. I'm looking forward to season number 4. I'm not sure where it's going to go from here, but wow. Their potential and the seeing them in action was just done. And also, that seeing that mark on Tajiro like spread and grow like that too, showing that his fire style is starting to take over even more. Like, oh, man, it's done so well. So, leave comments down below. Let me know what you thought about this season of Demon Slayer. If you have watched it, if you haven't been watching, check it out for yourself. Hopefully you watch it, you will enjoy having watching it too. So give my channel a like, hit the thumbs up, shaboop, and subscribe to my channel and share. I really do appreciate it. Like I always say, in my dreams in my life, I am the NinjaRabbit. And also links down below. Connect you to all my social media. You want to follow me there, and also to my stores where I sell things. You want to buy some stuff, I appreciate that as well too. So thank you for that. So peace out, peoples.